Good morning. This is your local and regional news update. Gary B. with you. NADC, what's known as North Central Arkansas's Development Council, that is based in Batesville, has announced the addition of an early Head Start program to its list of services for the community's low-income sector. NADC Director Charlie Morris said this service is provided through the Federal Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families. Charlie is the executive director of NADC. He said the grant is a 5-year program and can be renewable. NADC, a provider of the regular Head Start educational program, currently serving over 300 low-income children 3 to 5 years old in Fulton, Independence, Izard, Sharp, and Stone counties for over 50 years, will now be able to serve newborns 6 weeks old to age 3. Morris said the new program will be able to serve 32 children each in Independence and Sharp counties, 16 in Izard County for a total of 80 children, and it is a free service to qualifying low-income families. The Head Start director, Ms. Linda Cooper, said, quote, "This is an exciting and much-needed program for our communities we serve. We have looked at adding the program pretty closely for the last couple of years and decided last year to apply for the competitive nationwide grant." Morris said quality child care is a critical need in all counties, and future plans will be hopefully to expand into Stone and Fulton counties as money becomes available again. The final award to NADC for the first year is $1.7 million, including over $400,000 in startup monies. The remaining 4 years will be about $1.2 million annually. The program begins this fall. And speaking of programs, the Ozark Folk Center State Park kicks off its 2017 music season with an evening of free entertainment come Thursday, April 13th. Performances from Stone County's Music Roots students will take center stage, with students playing traditional Ozark songs. Music director for the Ozark Folk Center, Darren Dorton, said, quote, "This is our annual opening night, and the event is always well attended. It's a real treat to see these young musicians on stage. It's a tribute to our area's musical heritage and the hard work of all the music route instructors and volunteers. Doors open to the public at 6, show starts at 7. All students who are performing will arrive around 5:45. If you'd like more information on this and other events, contact the Ozark Folk Center at 870-269-3851 or go to the World Wide Web, ozarkfolkcenter.com. In other news, the U.S. Army is considering trucking hazardous wastewater from a chemical weapons destruction plant in Colorado to another state because the plant isn't yet fully operational. Incinerators in Texas and Arkansas are under consideration to destroy up to 250,000 gallons, that's about 946,000 liters, of wastewater from the Pueblo Chemical Depot, but officials could not immediately provide the exact locations it would be going last Thursday. And President Trump's proposal to erase federal support for public broadcasting would reach far into rural America. Some conservatives like the idea of cutting money for public radio and TV, criticizing it as a bastion of liberal politics. But cuts would not be isolated to Washington or National Public Radio. Congress last year put $445 million into the Corporation of Public Broadcasting, a relatively tiny slice of the $4 trillion federal budget. Officials at the Arkansas Public Broadcasting say they don't know what would be eliminated if federal support for CPB disappears. And that brings you right up to date. Gary B.,